Here, come up one at a time with something, Benny photograph it or video it, and then that message will get sent down to Bobby Kurka. And we thank her for her generosity. Songs because it was written by a sea captain who was a slaver, and he took the boat from England or the ship down to Africa.
How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Disappear the hour I first believed. 1,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. All right, let's take it home. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Well, I met Joe and Bobby in 2005. Or 2004 maybe. Good friends of ours, the Sterlings, sold Joe and Bobby the house that they lived in here. And we all went out to dinner. And Joe and Bobby were really good people. They were a lot of fun. Joe was a fabulous cook. And he had us over for ribs. Made the best ribs in all of the Northwest. It was really good. Well, there's somebody else here that can do it. John Leone, where is he? So we went on a lot of several boating expeditions with him. We had a great big 28-foot boat, and they had a nice 52-footer. I could park it in the bow. And but we were invited aboard for dinners and drinks. And I don't drink, but I was still not. My wife does. I guess several years later, Bobby and Joe and 3 other families, we would rent houses from Milwaukee up to Windward, just once a year or once every other year, and we'd all get together and have a little party. That was a lot of fun. Joe always cooked. Bob moved to Mesa, Arizona, built a beautiful home, and my wife and I, we would take off in the winter time, roam around in our 5th wheel. Well, we roamed into Mesa, and my wife found a place, found the sun, and we bought a place there. Now we're snowbirds, and we live about 12 minutes from Joe and Bob. So we would get together for dinner, and we'd go over to see them quite a bit. This last year, I was there a little longer, and we went to see Joe and Bob probably the first part of June before we left. Before this year, we would go to see them and we'd go out to dinner, we'd have dinner at their house, and they'd come to our place. The show this year was a little weaker. We would go over for maybe an hour. Joe was always, when we were there, an amazing guy. Bobby was always as helpful as he could possibly be. So This year, we spent about an hour on the house of that project. And then Joe did the project.
Oh, yeah.
We got lots of snacks.
Chowder.
That was the last time we saw Joe and Bonnie together. It was the first time we came together. We've been in contact through the internet, telephone. Meet people. Bobby is just fabulous. It makes me cry.
Say thank you.
And it was always great. And Joe, all about giving, and giving to the community, giving to our group, whatever. We had the opportunity to do a few things with them, and it was really always fun. They're very special people. So they go all over the country square dancing. And they would square dance for 6-8 hours a day. I mean, that's even more than walking around the park. So I think you have to be in pretty good shape to do this. So, you know, he's someone to be missed and thought of. Just wonderful people.
We did this walking group when I was kind of a part-timer. And, you know, I had been a couple of times, and Joe used to sit down at the table that Mike Sharp's seat, right at the end. He was the throne down there. And I didn't really know him that well, but, you know, we were going back and forth between Utah and here. We were looking for a place to stay in the summertime. House sitting. And I think it was Frank. I had
They showed up at our house and introduced themselves and said, yeah, we're moving to Arizona. We'd like to take some of these things off your hands. And we're like, wow, that's great. That's fantastic. Joe says, well, who do you guys know in Anacortes? We don't know anyone. He says, well, tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, you meet me at Washington Park. And he said, I'll introduce you to this group of guys that you'll be able to hang out with. And of course, I show up at the park and I'm waiting. And so I go counterclockwise. And about 2/3 of the way, I see Joe on a hump. He's first. He's out in front of all you guys. Oh, yeah. He's on a hump, and he goes, hey, Bill, good morning. Come on and turn around and go with us. And I'm thinking, oh, my God. I turn around and go with you, and I showed up in the clubhouse. They gave me a styrofoam cup of coffee, and there you have it. You're stuck with me ever since. So, yeah. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much. Your money is well spent on this bunch of lowlifes, of which Joe was part of us, and absolutely loved the whole group, and we love Joe. We did the barbecues together and all of the other things, and as you can see, there's a good turnout here for Joe, well thought of, and you. Everybody talks about what a great wife you were and standing by him, and he wouldn't have lasted as long as he did without you. Bobby, thank you very much.
I got one more. One more story.
In the walking group one day, I was sitting there after we got back to the walk. When I would walk with Joe, I would run because he would take one step, I'd take 3. We got back to the table and I happened to mention I was going to change the batteries in my boat. I had 4 Ds I was going to put in golf cart batteries. I said, I can't even lift those things. He said, well, come over and help me when you want to do it. I said, how about today? He came over to the boat right after we walked. I went in and I said, okay, I've got them all disconnected. You know, you take one end, I'll take the other. He said, get out of my way. He grabbed those 4D batteries, carried them up my companionware stairs, companionware stairs on my sailboat by himself and put them on a dock. Wow, I couldn't even lift them. And then he said, well, you're going to need new battery cables, aren't you, Jack? He said, let's go to the store. We went to the store, we bought all the stuff, we went to his house, we cut them all, put the fittings on the end, he said, there you go. That was Joe. That's a
Very good.
What a great wife he had. We're down at the yacht club, having one of our little get-togethers, and some guy had a bottle of beer, and he couldn't find an opener. Bobby just grabbed their pocket. There's your old girl. Had a good wife for what?
Joe, may God welcome you into heaven, and you'll be running the place pretty soon.
A second interview, I told the story at the lunch day, but somehow the wrong button got pushed. Anyway, I just was my story of when you and I and Joe and Amy first met. If you remember, we were going to house sit for you, and while we were en route to Anacortes, you had some upsetting news with one of your investments, and your big trip to Alaska got called off at the last minute. So you didn't need a house sitter, but you so graciously offered to move into your motorhome and go to the KOA so that Amy and I could stay in your house as promised, which was very, very gracious of you and Joe. And that was our first experience. I think we ended up spending a week in your basement while we put our lives together, because you recall Amy had a job at the walk-in clinic, and so I got busy and we did find a place to rent down in Skyline. But that was just one of the stories I wanted to relate to the guys, and kind of brought into focus the walking group, because I had only been there a couple of times and I hardly knew who Joe was, yet he was so gracious in opening up your home to us. And great pleasure knowing him and you for so long as we did. Anyway, we're thinking about you and just praying for you and wish you the best.